The mother of it was not inventoried in history by name, she being merely a random episode and inconsequential, like the tanner's daughter in Felice. In a breakfast room of the castle on this breezy, fine morning there are two persons, and the cooling remains of a deserted meal. One of these persons is the old lord, tall, erect, square-shouldered, white-haired, stern-browed, a man who shows character in every feature, attitude, and movement, and carries his 70 years as easily as most men carry 50. The other person is his only son and heir, a dreamy-eyed young fellow, who looks about 26 but is nearer 30. Candor, kindliness, honesty, sincerity, simplicity, modesty. It is easy to see that these are cardinal traits of his character, and so when you have clothed him in the formidable component of his name, you somehow seem to be contemplating a lamb in armor. And his name and style, being the Honorable Kirkcudbright Eonover Majorabank Sellers Viscount Berkeley of Cholmondeley Castle, Warwickshire, pronounced Cucubry Llanlanover Marshbank Sellers Viscount Berkeley of Cholmondeley Castle, Warwickshire. He is standing by a great window, in an attitude suggestive of respectful attention to what his father is saying, and equally respectful dissent from the positions and arguments offered. The father walks the floor as he talks, and his talk shows that his temperament is way up toward summer heat. Soft-spirited as you are, Berkeley, I am quite aware that when you have once made up your mind to do a thing which your ideas of honor and justice require you to do, argument and reason are, for the time being, wasted upon you. Yes, and ridicule, persuasion, supplication, and command as well. To my mind, father, if you would look at it without prejudice, without passion, you must concede that I am not doing a rash thing, a thoughtless, willful thing, with nothing substantial behind it to justify it. I did not create the American Claimant to the earldom of Rossmore. I did not hunt for him, did not find him, did not obtrude him from your notice. He found himself. He injected himself into our lives, and has made mine a purgatory for 10 years with his tiresome letters, his wordy reasonings, his acres of tedious evidence, which you never read, would never consent to read. Yet in common fairness he was entitled to a hearing. That hearing would either prove he was the rightful earl, in which case our course would be plain, or it would prove that he wasn't, in which case our course would be equally plain. I have read his evidences, my lord. I have conned them well, studied them patiently and thoroughly. The chain seems to be complete. No important link wanting. I believe he is the rightful earl. And I a usurper, a nameless pauper, a tramp? Consider what you are saying, sir. Father, if he is the rightful earl, could you, that fact being established, consent to keep his titles and his property from him a day, an hour, a minute? You are talking nonsense, lurid idiocity. Now listen to me. I will make a confession, if you wish to call it by that name. I did not read those evidences because I had no occasion to. I was made familiar with them in the time of this claimant's father, and of my own father 40 years ago. This fellow's predecessors have kept mine more or less familiar with them for close upon 150 years. The truth is, the rightful heir did go to America, with the Fairfax heir about the same time, but disappeared, somewhere in the wilds of Virginia, got married and began to breed savages for the claimant market, wrote no letters home, was supposed to be dead. His younger brother softly took possession. Presently the American did die, and straightway his eldest product put in his claim, by letter still in evidence, and died before the uncle in possession found time, or maybe inclination, to answer. The infant son of that eldest product grew up, long interval, you see, and he took to writing letters and furnishing evidences. Well, successor after successor has done the same, down to the present idiot. It was a succession of paupers. Not one of them was ever able to pay his passage to England or institute suit. The Fairfaxes kept their lordship alive, and so they have never lost it to this day.